Hello, everybody, and welcome to the DSA. We have an AI music night tonight, and this is a contribution from one of our subscribers and friends.
Welcome to the madness. Penguins in space, sorts down throats, brainless wit, rage on tap. Let's burn it all down. Welcome to the Melvin Chasm. Commander 401, sharp as a blade. Takes down fools, never afraid. Penguin army at her side, dropping truth bombs worldwide. Flat earthers, Christian frauds. 6,000 years, man, that's a lost cause. Trump still crying, Musk still lying. Billionaire gods while the world's still frying. Digital chaos, burn it down. Baseline shake, hear the sound. Truth unchained, we take control. Watch them glitch, corrupt, explode. Slim's got crazy Schmidt, the drunken news. MAGA meltdowns past the booze. Swallow swords, freak show live. Ain't no rules, just survive. The stream purrs, bring the heat. Brainless steel, sharp, never weak. Guard is a wrecking ball. Rage is hard, breaks us all. Digital chaos, burn it down. Baseline shake, hear the sound. Truth unchained, we take control. Watch them glitch, corrupt, explode. They preach their lies, they sell their souls. Dumb gets louder, takes its toll. MAGA streams, the system breaks, but we just laugh, watch it shake. Commanders call, fire at will. Takes them down with logic and skill. Penguin army, strong and fast. Facts so sharp, they'll never last. Slim brings chaos, wild and free. Brainless cracks them up with ease. Dog just rips the feed apart. Blows it up, then restarts. Digital chaos, burn it down. Baseline shake, hear the sound. Truth unchained, we take control. Watch them glitch, corrupt, explode. Corrupt, explode.
Well done, stop. That was excellent. Hi, Tori.
That was great. That was awesome.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
And stop.
That was extremely awesome.
Good. I like the words in that.
Yeah.
We should make a video more like a Slim and a DSA intro, because that could be good on both counts.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's thank you for that. stupid.
Yes.
Enjoyed it. Thank you, Stop the Stupidity. This is the latest video that has been uploaded on the DSA, and the lyrics are original. They are designed to be inspirational to any people who have a tyrant and ass is kicking, but it will always, always, always upset ones.
Our banners torn, but still they wave. For we are the free, we are the brave. A tide of foes has risen tall, but they will break and they will fall. Our homeland calls, we stand as one. The fight's not over, it's just begun. Through the fire, through the storm, through every trial, we are reborn. The light of freedom burns inside. For our nation, for our reign. Our freedom lives, our glory stands. The fate of our nation lies in our hands. The sun will rise and darkness fade. Our enemies vanish in the dawn's cleansing rays. This is our time, it's ours to claim. For our children in our name. Once more, my brothers, we shall be free in our own land. The fields are scarred, the skies are gray. Our hopes seem lost, but not today. For fate has smiled, the tide has turned. The spark of freedom fiercely burns. Labors, the morning dew will soon be gone. Swept away by the coming dawn. Our enemies tremble, their time is near. The rays of justice banish fear. The winds of change are blowing strong. We've waited for this day so long. And here we've paid the cost. Now we'll reclaim what we thought lost. Our freedom lives, our glory stands. The fate of our nation lies in our hands. The sun will rise and darkness fade. Our enemies vanish in the dawn's cleansing rays. This is our time, it's ours to claim. For our children in our name. Once more, my brothers, we shall be free in our own land, our destiny. From the ashes of despair we rise. Our courage bright beneath the skies. Through every storm, through every fight, we've kept the flame, we've held the light. No chain can hold, no foe can bind. Our hearts are steel, our wills aligned. The world will know, the world will see that we are the keepers of liberty.
Is that it? That was
And for that-
ending.
Yeah. It went on, but it basically cut off at the inopportune time because it's AI. So I just cut it where it made sense
Can,
because it makes sense where one is human. That
Can you,
lyrics were actually inspired by the Ukrainian national anthem.
Well, it sounded good.
And one thing I listened to that And the more I realized that when Yanukovych took over, it looked bad. It looked bad. Then it wound up being semi-okay. I mean, there's a giant war, but Ukraine is holding. So we will just have to go back to America and work to remove the rat bastard by legal means, of course. And speaking of leaders, this one is a nod to a very good one.
Jimmy, you walk this earth with grace, lighting up every dim lit place. Now heaven's gates are open wide, a hero soul with nowhere to hide. With heart so kind and vision clear, you fought for all we hold dear, moving on to golden skies. No more pain and no more lies. Thank you, Jimmy, for your life, a beacon burning, shining bright. The Lord called you to skies above, guide us still with your love. Decent man with dreams so vast, in every heart your spirit cast, a legacy that won't dissolve as we face the world alone. To the gate to heaven high, we'll miss you but we won't ask why. So sad to see you go, but then we know you'll watch us till the end. Every seed of hope you've sown in the garden of the unknown now blooms in the light you shone. Never forgotten, never alone. Thank you, Jimmy, for your light, a beacon burning, shining bright. The Lord called you to skies above, guide us still with your love, with your love. Decent man with dreams so vast, in every heart your spirit cast. I'll let her hold you to skies above, guide us still with your love. To the gate to heaven high, we'll miss you but we won't ask why. So sad to see you go, but then we know you'll watch us till the end. We know you'll watch us till the end. The end.
Jimmy Carter has a very special place.
I've just made a song.
Hey, what you gonna say?
I've just made a song. Can I
Sure.
play it?
No, and real quick, no, stop, not almost. You're old.
Right.
Older than me. Jimmy Carter was
I haven't
elected
played it yet,
in '76.
I haven't played it yet, but let's see how it goes. So I don't know what it's going to be like.
Okay.
Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-D cunt. Trump's a cunt. Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-D cunt.
That's a work in progress.
That's all.
Trump's a cunt. Trump's a cunt.
Quite simple, but true.
He's a C-U-N-D cunt.
He most definitely is. Hey,
Well,
C-U-N-D cunt.
I was on it.
Oh, it's another one.
Yeah, it makes two.
Great.
Trump's a cunt. Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-D cunt. He's a cunt, a cunt. Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-T cunt. Trump's a cunt, Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-T cunt. He's a cunt, Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-T cunt.
Fuck, I'm running out.
Trump's a cunt, Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-T cunt. He's
Dog's a cunt, dog's a cunt.
He's a C-U-N-T cunt.
Dog's a cunt, dog's a cunt.
Oh, it's breakfast.
Oh, Trump's a cunt, Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-T cunt. He's a Trump's a cunt, Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-T cunt.
Now that was fun.
And that was
Now, Doc, now
was
I
awesome.
feel like you've got to grab your guitar and start learning this song and perform. And next week,
Banjo as well.
Performance,
Can I edit them? That can do with some more words, I think.
this is that was fun.
I got another one in that kind of style.
Putin sends the orcs to charge the nests. Machine guns blaze, the orcs put to the test. In Chinese golf carts they roll and dart, but plans they fall apart.
They actually do use Chinese golf carts.
With empty brains.
Oh, I think
Thinks
Clear
he's
and
a
simple,
genius,
it's
but
obviously
he's
worked.
lost in ego's
Okay, yeah.
chains. Disaster looms at every turn, yet
Sounds a
still
bit,
he doesn't learn. Marching on to chaos loud, Putin proud but cries too loud. Disaster dogs his every step, yet he can't see what's next. Putin talks of victories in his sleep, while armies of orcs find just hills so steep. The maps he draws led off the edge was next flat earth, yet still he makes his pledge. A general with no sense of shame played a reckless, bloody game. In fields of chaos they do roam, but never find their home. Marching on to chaos loud, Putin's proud but cries too loud. Disaster dogs his every step, yet he can't see what's next.
And yes, they do use Chinese golf carts and other things of that nature.
And hello,
Doesn't go
Al.
well for the orcs. And hello
No.
Al. And this is the one. Yeah, this is how well it goes. Well, this one's one of the best performing videos this year.
Primo Victoria.
Now we're ready to strike as the great operation begins. We're the first ones to the call, we're the first ones to fall, yet soldiers have fallen before. In the dawn they will pay with their lives as the price. History's written today. In this burning inferno, know that nothing remains as our forces advance through the streets. Aiming for heaven, though serving in hell. Victory's ours, their forces will fall. Through the gates of hell as we make our way to heaven. Through Nazi lines, Primo Victoria, yeah. On the 6th
Yeah.
The lyrics were almost a one-to-one for Sabaton female Victoria. And they're actually almost a one-to-one with everything but the singer.
Can you edit them songs? You know that like that one I just put them words in. Can you edit them at all?
I don't know.
You can get the singing and the music part separate, but it's really, really hard to do anything with the music part after the singing part has been removed. But you can make get the use the singing part back in editing stuff.
Right. I may just add to the words.
I have not figured out how you can go back and change the audio and keep singing.
Maybe in version 5.
I hope so. It's another one. This one, well, actually, this is the latest download that I uploaded, but it didn't do well. Hi, Tori.
Hey, Tori. And stop. Maybe ask Commander about making the video.
In the quiet hills of France, the fires of freedom burned. A whisper grew to thunder as the tides of war had turned. From the valleys to the mountains, through the forest dark and deep, the shadow army gathered where the fallen dared to sleep. They struck in silence, unseen by the eye, saboteurs in the night. The resistance for every village lost and every life betrayed. The partisans would fight and the cost would be repaid. Rise up through the shadows of despair, with the courage of the few and the enemy unaware. Strike hard, strike fast, let the tyrants taste their doom, for the spirit of our resistance will bloom. Lines of steel and rail were shattered by their hand. The whispers of the free defied the Führer's plan. With radios and courage, they called the Allies near, guiding planes to freedom with their courage and their fear. Betrayal loomed in darkness, Gestapo close behind, but in their hearts a promise, never would they be confined. The Macquis fought in shadows, a vanguard of the free, their battle cry, pour la patrie. Rise up through the shadows of despair, with the courage of the few and the enemy unaware. Strike hard, strike fast, let the tyrants taste their doom, for the spirit of our resistance will bloom. Through fire and pain they held the line, the spark of freedom burning bright. With sabotage and valiant hearts, they turned the darkness into light. Rise up through the shadows of despair, with the courage of the few and the enemy unaware. Strike hard, strike fast, let the tyrants taste their doom, for the spirit of la resistance will bloom. The banners may have fallen, but the echoes still remain of those who fought in silence, breaking every chain. The partisans of France, their legacy lives on. In every song of freedom, their memory is strong.
That was a tribute to anti-fascists. Not that the original anti-fascists stormed the beaches of Normandy and fought Hitler. If you listen to people in America, you'd never know that. But, yep. Anti-fascism, it's good.
Yes, anti-fascism is good.
Let's see if I can find something. This one was for Midget, and I still have to make the video.
The ancient dragon yawns, darkness fills the skies, empires start to crumble, fires in her eyes. Great ancient one, forests feel her presence, leaves begin to glow, mountains start to tremble, rivers cease their flow. Eternal power, oh ancient one almighty, rise up, spread your wings. The world it bows before you, in shadows now it sings. Embrace the darkness. Cities fall to silence, courage turns to fear. Wisdom sought in whispers, the end is drawing near. Empires fall and left in ashes, legends start to weave. Stories of the dragon in every breath we breathe. Embrace eternal night, oh ancient one almighty, rise up, spread your wings. The world it bows before you, in shadows now it sings. Ancient one almighty.
That's gonna be awesome when I finally get it done. Yeah.
It already is awesome.
I mean, with the video, it will be spectacular. This one is on the roster. And hello, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
I won't be coming home, I won't be going anywhere, I will guard this post forever. Here on the slope where I did my final stand, I shall remain. Among the ice and snow that binds me to this mountain, a force of nature too strong, sent from above, where spirits lead the way, the winds will never fade. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high when I die. I'll be immortal forever. I won't return to Blood Mountain. I am the soldier of heaven. I saw the end of war. I watched the soldiers come and go, and I kept my watch forever. So many brave men fell in the battles that were raging down below. I'm sky high. When I die, I'll be immortal forever. I won't return to Blood Mountain. I am the soldier of heaven. I always dreamed that I would serve high above, where spirits lead the way. The winds will never fade. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high. When I die, I'll be immortal forever. I won't return to Blood Mountain. I am the soldier of heaven. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high. When I die, I'll be immortal forever. I won't return to Blood Mountain.
Just kind of say that one was next. I'm wanting to
That
play.
was nice.
Does anyone have anything to say? I want to play this. I forgot about this one when we were playing Trump as a cat.
Trump's a grifter, yeah, and he likes it. Lying for money and lying for shame. When it all falls down around him, he refuses to take the blame. Changing faces, changing stories, shifting shadows in the night. In Trump's world of twisted glories, what is wrong feels ever right. Trump's a grifter, yeah, and he likes it. Every vice with no remorse, living lies and faking ties, always changing his own course. Caught up in his own delusions, weaving webs that never hold. On the edge of wrong conclusions, selling dreams no one has sold. With the miracle cures like disinfectants in your veins and lights inside your lung, he promises you the world, believing that you're dumb. A master of deception, only one sure thing is true. Don't believe a word he says if it's the last thing that you do. He's a psychopathic Looney Tune, madness in the night, that's right. In Trump's name there's no redemption. Trump's a stranger far and wide. Only chaos and deception. Lonely road he tries to hide. He's a grifter, yeah, and he likes it. Rolling dice with no remorse, living lies and faking ties, always changing his own course.
As it was a peaceful day, everybody. Really, it is. And it's not a shit show right now. If we lived in opposite.
Yeah. Oh, and did dog pop off to the back to make more music or something?
Yeah, I'm working on my songs.
You fucking do it.
I'm getting flagged for moderation now. All my fucking versions of it. So it won't do it, but I'll work on it.
You're a bit too rude.
No, not as rude as he's a cunt.
You just have to remember. Just have to remove the word Trump and then type it in manual. But that's when Trump is actually the one that they're upset with. Wait, that was wrong. Oh,
they're scared that they'll get a ice invasion if too many bad songs about Trump are made.
We do have this one. I almost got the video edited. Right here, HIMARS.
Crack in the distance, a flash in the sky. It's getting dark, clouds gather power. You heard it coming from over the hill. It's time to run, time to seek cover. Now there is no hideaway, and you have no chance. Thor and his hammer are riding his chariots of storm, breaking the silence with powerful roars. Wind gaining strength, screaming tornado. First wave is over, don't hold back your breath. It's sure coming back, second attack. Now there is no hideaway, and you have no chance. Thor and his hammer are riding his chariots of storm, breaking the silence with powerful roars. Wind gaining strength, screaming tornado. First wave is over, don't hold back your breath. It's sure coming back, second attack. Now there is no hideaway, and you have no chance. Thor and his hammer are riding his chariots of storm, breaking the silence with powerful roars. Wind gaining strength, screaming so bird, screaming so bloody earth. Thunder, striking thunder. A cold rain is falling, a lightning strikes down. Distance is dark, horizon is frightening. Massive strong lightnings are shaking the ground. Thor is upset, out slaying giants. Now there is no hideaway, and you have no chance. Thor and his hammer are out slaying giants tonight. Thunder, thunder,
I'll just picture CGI generated images of Storm Shadow heading to their target and claymores, and ammo dumps exploding. Yeah, that's what I am waiting for that. And of course, oil refineries spawning in the actual footage. It's gonna be awesome.
Woohoo! Like all the shit you make.
Oh, come on, how can you not? You generate Trump's account, you can't generate that? Fucking nonsense.
Through the night, the dark wolf roams, sacred mists and star-bound tomes, mystic forest whispers low, guiding her where she must go. Eyes like embers burning bright, shadows wrapping moonlit night, silent pause on ancient ground, in her silence wisdom found. Howling under skies so vast, echoes of a haunted past, wandering through realms unknown, seeking what cannot be shown. Cold winds blow through trees so wise, hidden truths and secret lies, phantoms of a world unseen, dancing in a silver sheen. Whispers of forgotten lore, tales untold from ages yore, bound by neither time nor place. Ravens cry and wolves embrace. Howling under skies so vast, echoes of a haunted past, wandering through realms unknown, seeking what cannot be shown. Cold winds blow through trees so wise, hidden truths and secret lies, phantoms of a world unseen, dancing in a silver sheen. Whispers of forgotten lore, tales untold from ages yore, bound by neither time nor place. Ravens cry and wolves embrace. Whispers of forgotten lore, tales untold from ages yore, bound by neither time nor place. Ravens cry and wolves embrace.
Now, just imagine you're driving through the backwoods of Pennsylvania and you have that just blaring on your car now, going home, but after running up and down the East Coast from one of them blocks. And it's actually a good thing to play.
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine that.
But I am looking for. Okay, let's erase. Dog, do you have that thing done, or is it just?
Well, I don't know. I've changed the words now.
One of the things with that is I wind up just scaring that tune. We've had the
I mean, my first rendition was fucking perfect, wasn't it? I mean, what was wrong with my first rendition? It was simple and fucking brilliant. I thought it was anyway.
And true.
Drumsican is straightforward.
Would you like me to play it again?
Some of these.
You missed it.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, let's play it. I all missed it.
The first one or the second one was better, I think.
I don't have it up. Someone has to present it.
Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-T cunt. He's a cunt, Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-T cunt.
Yeehaw! Grill, baby, grill! Like the hillbillies!
Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-T cunt. He's a cunt, Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-T cunt.
Hey.
Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-T cunt. He's a Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-T cunt. Oh, Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-T cunt. He's a Trump's a cunt. He's a C-U-N-T cunt.
The show is a damn cut.
He most definitely is.
This one was kind of what you can say now.
No. I didn't know what to play. I don't know why it danced this far. I don't know. Fucking made that up. It's not me. It took some of my credits, bitch.
Not all the pictures and were used to make it from Ukraine.
Like a beautiful country.
Candles glow in winter's night. Ancient city holds her light from invasion after
and I want to share this. This was the first time that was actually shown. We see that spike. That's a number of interactions with an audience of atheists, skeptics, and agnostics when that was played. I just thought that was interesting. Do you have that a song joke? Or is it just being
oh no,
sketch?
I've given up on that. I'm giving up on that. This fucking yeah,
Doggo.
I'll have to. Well, I may have just sneaked it through. Trump's a cunt because if I take that out, it'll play the rest. But I don't know why that got through. And the other stuff is fucking tame compared to Trump's a cunt. But I think he's I think he's got Elon Musk and his geeks watching Suno, and he saw Trump's a cunt. They were too late to press fucking flag that shit, and I got it through. That's all I can think it is. I'll have to reword the lot. But
I got you covered.
I think I got the best version of it out. Trump's a cunt. He's a CUNT.
I'm sorry, you were talking.
No, go on.
And Schwartz.
You think
All right.
you've got it made with your bluster and parade, but it's not yours to take. Just another big mistake. America's flag is not yours, orange cloud. You can't claim this flag, you just mess around. It's not yours, orange cloud. Promises are plenty, but they all fall down in circus of your crowd. You all should be ashamed of your circus and parade. We can see right through your grift. You should be ashamed, fool. You lick the cock of Putin and your empire is falling down. You should be tried for treason, you depraved orange clown. It's not yours, orange clown. You can't claim this flag, you just mess around. We are not yours, orange clown. With your Lord so empty, promise clown. You can't claim this flag, you just mess around. We are not yours, orange cloud. Go, go, go. With your words around so empty, promises are and parade. Watch the truth evade in the chaos that you crave. Not the hero, not the brave. It's not yours, orange cloud. It's yours, orange cloud. You can't claim this flag, you just mess around. It's not yours, orange cloud. You can't claim this flag, you just mess around. We are not yours, orange cloud. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you, orange clown.
Yep.
The orange cloud needs to go. And this isn't technically AI, but while I was looking for something, I came across it.
Remember who you are.
Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe, to assure the survival and the success of liberty.
Cannot buy our security, our freedom from the threat of the bomb. by committing an immorality so great as saying to 1 billion human beings now enslaved behind the Iron Curtain, give up your dreams of freedom, because to save our own skins, we're willing to make a deal with your slave masters. Alexander Hamilton said, a nation which can prefer disgrace to danger is prepared for a master and deserves one.
These people not only believe that we can save our own skins by shutting our eyes to the fate of other nations. Some of them go much further than that. They say that we can and should become the friends and even the partners of the Axis powers. Some of them even suggest that we should imitate the methods of the dictatorships. But Americans never can and never will do that.
We're at the brink of World War III, just in case anybody doesn't know it. I would have a peace deal negotiated within 24 hours. You could make a peace deal, you could make a deal.
President Reagan, how do you think this sucker's going to bring peace?
Now let's set the record straight. There's no argument over the choice between peace and war, but there's only one guaranteed way you can have peace, and you can have it in the next second: surrender. Admittedly, there's a risk in any course we follow other than this, but every lesson of history tells us that the greater risk lies in appeasement.
President Reagan, what are these cowards talking about when they're talking about negotiating peace with Russia without every pin fork being kicked out of Ukraine?
Their policy of accommodation is appeasement, and it gives no choice between peace and war, only between fight or surrender. If we continue to accommodate, continue to back and retreat, eventually we have to face the final demand, the ultimatum. And what then? He has told them that we're retreating under the pressure of the Cold War, and someday, when the time comes to deliver the final ultimatum, our surrender will be voluntary, because by that time, we will have been weakened from within spiritually, morally, and economically. He believes this because from our side he's heard voices pleading for peace at any price, or better read than dead, or as one commentator put it, he'd rather live on his knees than die on his feet. And therein lies the road to war, because those voices don't speak for the rest of us. You and I know and do not believe that life is so dear and peace so sweet as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery. If nothing in life is worth dying for, when did this begin? Just in the face of this enemy? Or should Moses have told the children of Israel to live in slavery under the Pharaohs? Should Christ have refused the cross? Should the patriots at Concord Bridge have thrown down their guns and refused to fire the shot heard round the world? The martyrs of history were not fools. And our honored dead, who gave their lives to stop the advance of the Nazis, didn't die in vain. Where then is the road to peace? Well, it's a simple answer after all. You and I have the courage to say to our enemies, there is a price we will not pay. There is a point beyond which they must not advance. This is the meaning, in the phrase of Barry Goldwater, peace through strength. Winston Churchill said the destiny of man is not measured by material computations. When great forces are on the move in the world, we learn we're spirits, not animals. And he said there's something going on in time and space and beyond time and space, which, whether we like it or not, spells duty. You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to take the last step into 1,000 years of darkness.
All the world democracies have a responsibility to help, all of them. And the people of Ukraine can count on the United States to meet its responsibility. Rather than driving NATO apart, the West is now stronger and more united than it has ever been. And finally, most urgently, we maintain absolute unity. We must among the world's democracies. We must commit now to be in this fight for the long haul. We must remain unified today and tomorrow and the day after, and for the years and decades to come. It will not be easy. There will be cost, but it's a price we have to pay, because the darkness that drives autocracy is ultimately no match for the flame of liberty that lights the souls of free people everywhere. Time and again, history shows that it's from the darkest moments that the greatest progress follows. Never, ever give up hope. Never doubt. Never tire. Never become discouraged. Be not afraid.
He was a great
To
president.
be the commander for one that would go into nuclear validate someone who would grow. Yeah, he was. And history will remember him.
Ronald Reagan wasn't that bad for a Republican. But there's been a lot of
Rush way in light of the shit show that they deserved good. Yeah. I thought Bush was a pit, and then Trump came along.
Yeah, well, Trump was always a fucking Democrat. It's all about fucking power and fame for him. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. I mean, all his promises on the campaign trail. What has he fucking done? He's done nothing. They're talking about, they're saying, oh, he's going to ethnic cleanse the Gaza Strip. He's fucking ethnic cleansing America as we fucking speak.
Yep.
You know, no one thinks about what he's doing in America, you know, because he's diverting, he's putting your mind on something else just by putting all this bullshit out. You're not seeing where, you know, this is a con man's fucking trick. This is the, what do you call it?
Magician's trick.
Yeah, the three queens on the fucking bridge. You know, see where the queen is, which one's the jack and all this. Pick the jack. It's a con man's trick. Just bombarding the courts with nonsense, these anti-constitutional fucking executive order he's putting out, just so the courts, everyone is just fucking blinded by what he's actually fucking doing, which is playing golf, allowing Elon to just basically data mine everyone's data in America and possibly the world, because I bought stuff from America. So the
data breach has kind of been plugged. Like, they have to delete all their copies, from what I've heard, and they're just not allowed access to the Treasury Department.
And you think they're going to do that?
I don't know. Like,
probably not.
If they want to claim that they're for law and order, then they better do it, because otherwise yeah. But yeah, I hope to see
for those
Trump
seeking to raise their awareness
over here in The Hague.
I've always said, you know, don't fucking look at Trump. Look at the people he's fucking hired. Look at Kash Patel, a conspiracy theorist, fucking dirty bastard, who said, you know, he produced that J6 song and all of that nonsense, and he's going to be fucking director of the FBI.
Oh, that neo-Nazi.
Yeah, this is what the FBI was before.
I offer this
Kash
vignette,
Patel.
the letter reads, free of political bias or moral judgment. It is not about any one person, but an amalgamation of multiple FBI special agents. I am the coach of your child's soccer team. I sit next to you on occasion in religious devotion. I am a member of the PTA. With friends, you celebrated my birthday. I collected your mail and took out your trash while you were away from home. I played a round of golf with you. I am a veteran. I am the average neighbor in your community. This is who you see and know. However, there is a part of my life that is a mystery to you and prompts a natural curiosity about my profession. This is the quiet side of me that you do not know. I orchestrated a clandestine operation to secure the release of an Allied soldier held captive by the Taliban. I prevented an ISIS terrorist from boarding a commercial aircraft. I spent 3 months listening to phone intercepts in real time to gather evidence needed to dismantle a violent drug gang. I recruited a source to provide critical intelligence on Russian military activities in Africa. I rescued a citizen being tortured to near death by members of an outlaw motorcycle gang. I interceded and stopped a juvenile planning to conduct a school shooting. I spent multiple years monitoring the activities of deep cover foreign intelligence officers, leading to their arrest and deportation. I endured extensive hardship to infiltrate a global trafficking organization. I have been shot in the line of duty. Something else about me, I was assigned to investigate a potential crime. Like all previous cases I have investigated, this one met every legal standard of predication and procedure. Without bias, I upheld my oath to this country and the Constitution and collected the facts. I collected the facts in a manner to neither prove innocence nor guilt, but to arrive at a resolution. I'm now sitting in my home, listening to my children play and laugh in the backyard, oblivious to the prospect that their father may be fired in a few days. Fired for conducting a legally authorized investigation. Fired for doing the job that he was hired to do. I have to wonder, when I am gone, who will do the quiet work that is behind the facade of your average neighbor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dismantling the government. He's making it his own, and that's all.
Yeah, he's getting rid of all the people that are that actually do their
good
job.
and decent.
Yeah.
But no, and I said it the other night on Swift.
But you will fail.
Now, I've never worked for the FBI. I've had security clearances. But one of the many things that I'm actually proud of doing is simply going to the FBI and giving them a list of assholes that love getting way too much. I mean, let's later watching the department they work in. The FBI is awesome.
But at the end of the day, you all had the fucking warning. He did say what he was going to do, and that's exactly what he's doing. But no one, a lot of people didn't go out and vote, and that's sad. Because they didn't want a fucking woman president. It was the only other option. And that's sad. Now, you know, now America's stuck with this prick. But he told you exactly what he was going to do. He was really transparent on it. Apart from the obvious lies, you know, grocery price. He didn't even know what the fucking word grocery means.
Yeah, like it was so clear.
He thinks that you need an ID card to buy groceries. He literally said you needed an ID card to buy groceries.
But he also thinks it's some sort of archaic fucking word that's meaningless.
Because he never had to get groceries
in his fucking life. He's never needed to, has he? You know, but at the end of the day, each and every one. Look at Elon Musk. He's only worth what his company's worth. He owes more than what his companies are worth at the moment. He's not that rich. You know, he's cash poor. Like Donald Trump, he's cash poor. You know, he got billions from, you know, buying the presidency by, you know, this crypto coin. But, you know, crypto coin is fucking worthless. And Trump's meme coin is tanked. It's worthless when no one's fucking investing in it. You know, you can't use it. You can't go and buy a fucking brand new fucking stereo.
No, but the reason why Trump has that that crypto coin is so if Putin would want to be nice to Trump, he could buy a shitload of those coin and that crypto coin. And
yeah, but Trump's talking about paying off the fucking national debt, which is the American national debt is bigger than every country's debt combined. It is fucking enormous. It's like fucking $30 trillion.
It can't be paid off. It can't be paid off ever. And that's actually
can't pay it off with Bitcoin. You cannot do that.
Hey, Gio.
And also too,
So you try and pay that much Bitcoin. it'll basically be, if you try and pay 30 trillion off with fucking Bitcoin, Bitcoin will be fucking worthless. It'll be worthless. You can't use it like that. You can't fucking just like go, oh, I've got 100 Bitcoins I bought at $10 years ago, and now they're worth $100,000 each. I'm going to cash them all in. You can't become a multimillionaire like that, because if you try and cash them in, they're fucking worthless. They literally are. They're an NFT. They're a non-fungible fucking token. No one, you can't spend them like cash.
Bitcoin, yes, you can.
How?
There are
cash
companies
it
and websites that accept it.
That's because they put a decimal point in there. So you can spend point. There never used to be a decimal point in Bitcoin. It was a Bitcoin. It was a non-fungible token, or an NFT, as people call them. And it's because they put a point there. Now you can use it as some sort of currency, but I don't see the point of them. But the billionaires do, and these didn't Trump fucking pardon that black web, dark web guy, drug dealer, because he's a fucking, apparently he does a lot of his deals in Bitcoin. I don't know his name, but didn't he? He went to prison for organizing the murder of someone else. And he went to prison. I think he got like 4 years.
I don't know about crypto. It's confusing. My brother supposedly was given a bit of money in crypto. We can't figure out how to turn it into anything. You need like $500 after they fucking.
You can't. Because it's not a real currency. It's a digital currency that is fucking worthless. Well,
no, because people,
obviously.
Well,
because people are willing to pay
one
for
is
it.
literally he has was given something like 200 billion of this thing, which is worth supposedly $2,000, but it takes $500 to basically use gas fuel for it. So whatever, and where I looked it up. So I'm not even gonna bother dealing with that, because I think it's a scam.
Back to Elon Musk. All his stocks have tanked.
Yeah.
He literally is relying on Trump now to fucking keep SpaceX going and putting things in fucking space, because this guy cannot own fucking space and the American presidency. He can't. He's not that fucking rich. And what he's doing at the moment, but this is where karma is going to come in. Each and every one of them will all get their fucking comeuppance. They all will. You know, Trump at the end of the day is going to run out of fucking things to, you know, combobulate the fucking the justice system, and he's going to run out of things, and it's all going to catch up on him, and he will fucking, you know, he will go. Well, he belongs in fucking jail. We know this.
Go to prison. He will either go to prison or he will.
He'll be dead before he goes to prison.
Do you remember when they found all the documents at Mar-a-Lago? Starsky was like in behind the scenes during the show, basically saying, "I wonder when he's going to run to Russia. Maybe he'll do a Yanukovych and have to suckle."
But even here in the UK, a lot of people are boycotting his resorts, his golf resorts. And I'm guessing that's the same all around the world. No one wants to invest in Trump. You know,
There's
he's a con man.
There's actually serious, this is the first time that I've seen it. Voices on the left basically saying, "You don't pay your taxes until they remove Musk entirely by physically removing his fucking computers from the Treasury computers. When they undo the freeze, then switch your taxes back. And if anyone lives in a blue state, by all means, petition your governor to basically withhold, basically in town, federal taxes that the state collects. They need to do that. That's the only way you're going to deal with this shit.
Well, I think like the Democrats now are finally getting out there and doing something about it. You got all the governors fucking saying, you know, you won't beat us, Trump. You've got you've got a lot of Congress out. You've got I don't know what's her name, the black one is always good. You got AOC, and I can't remember her name. The black one is always, she's got a fucking mouth and she's brilliant. She is brilliant. Jamie Raskin, obviously, and they're all out campaigning. They're all out, you know, boycotting and campaigning and having these things outdoors outside the Capitol and things like that, and just to stop Elon from getting in the fucking, getting everyone's fucking data. Because if he has that, you're all fucked.
Yep.
That was just basically and
data.
And didn't was it Georgia, the state of Georgia, had this this new crypto fucking coin thing where all their money is now going to go crypto and going to go into, you know, the fund. And all that's doing is enriching the fucking billionaires with money they can't fucking use or spend. And that's all it is.
You know, gas means our new. We're gonna have to basically outwalk the dough and do something about breaking up all these giant monopolies. I mean, you have multi-billionaires in them. You can't film them. They're risk to national security billionaires.
I do think that America will survive this. It's safe enough, I think, to survive this onslaught of nonsense from the fascists. I think it's well secure there, but it's going to come at some fucking harm. It really is, and I'm guessing in 4 years there's going to be a bucket load of fucking impeachment fucking hearings for each and every fucking one of Trump's minions. Because I know the country won't allow him to just fucking say no more voting, we're in charge. America's too fucking big for that, because even the military will turn against them and say, no, that's not how America is. That's not what it's built on. It's built on diversity. It's built on immigration. It's built on the people. You can't go and I was attack a fucking friendly ally. You can't have us do that. And I think a lot of the generals and whatnot who are bipartisan will not put up with this shit. They will fucking turn against Trump, but he'll only fire them. He's trying to get his people in place.
But there's already court cases going about him firing certain people.
Oh yeah, he's got to give 30 days notice, and he hasn't. He hasn't even been in office for 30 days.
He legally cannot fire those people.
Well, no, he can't. He's got to give he can, but he's got to give 30 days notice.
No.
Yeah,
some of the people he fired, he is legally not allowed to fire. Congress can fire them, and he can advise Congress to fire them, but he cannot fire them.
Yeah, but he owns the Senate. He owns the Congress. He owns the majority.
Still, he fired them, so that is illegal.
This is why, you know, we know. And Kash Patel, he'll probably get in as the director of the FBI. Because
and how they stand up against him. He's absolutely batshit crazy mad. And I've been working on compiling a thing on him and the
I don't know.
And
Rob Kennedy got in, and he is fucking worse than Kash Patel. Did you watch that Kash Patel's hearing in front of the Senate? It was a fucking
I know
train.
what Kash Patel with. He has a shit show. He's an insane fucking shit show on wheels. He is probably as bad as RFK is. Because RFK is a predator who pretends to care about people, but he's just after attention and cash. Kash Patel is an ideological nutter.
Trump's a convicted rapist and fraudster. We know he's fucking fraudster. He's always, you know, I turned 50 million into my empire. Yeah, but you did it through fucking fraud, you dirty bastard. He doesn't care about the people. He never will care about the people. He cares about him and who's got the biggest fucking jumbo jet. Well, Kenneth Copeland beats them all because he's got fucking 4 of them. Why he needs 4 jumbo jets, I don't know. But
How weird.
We just got to wish for fucking karma. Oh, don't play RFK here. His voice is fucking annoys me.
It's not his voice. It's not his voice. The little bird pulled out the brain worm and it's just flying on.
And Jason, you're right.
Hopefully,
you know, karma will prevail here because they're doing too much too soon. And it'll come back and bite them all in the ass. It really will. I could see that.
Hopefully, when we get that, there won't be too big a shit show that could, with everything that's going on there. And let's all just say I'm reaching out to like-minded people who absolutely can't stand what's going on. And I think stop the stupidity knows and trees knows. And if anyone would like to know, we will give you a link to the server.
We have.
I think you've been posting their videos.
Where I live in Norfolk, in Norwich, it's got quite a big Polish, Latvian, Bulgarian, Hungarian, Romanian communities. Well, the whole of Britain does, and a lot of them are my friends. And I'm guessing in America, you know, you'll know Mexican guys, you'll know Puerto Ricans, Cubans, and things like that you get along with. You think, you know, they're friends, they're great, and they're the good people of America. The people who don't fucking bother with them because, oh, fuck off, you're foreign. They're the shit. They're the shit bags. Because diversity makes every country diversity. Never mind Britain. Look at fucking where Brainless lives in Holland. I mean, that is extremely diverse.
Yeah.
Probably more than Great Britain and America.
I mean, just go around London or go around with the hotels. There's like tons of people from all over the world. It's kind of like New York City in that way.
Well, the only countries that don't work are like these Muslim states. We're all Muslims, They're all the same fucking breed. They're all the fucking same religion and things like that. And that's what Trump is. That's what's going to happen to America if Trump continues. If Project 2025 gets its grips on it, it's going to be a Christian fucking nation where similar to a Muslim nation, no different. Because once you get rid of the diversity, you get rid of the character of the country. And
it's actually worse than that.
Yeah, but Trump will claim anything, I made it rain. That was one of his things. And then he diverted the fucking reservoir and flooded farmlands. The farmers that didn't need the fucking water. He went nowhere near fucking LA. But he said, oh, yeah, I gave LA the water. Turned on the big tap. What are you fucking talking about, you silly orange can? But, it will come and bite him in the ass. It really will. That's the only way it fucking... That's all that's keeping me fucking sane. Because don't forget, because America's tanking fucking financially, all our prices are going up as well. Around the world. He's tanking the economy, the world economy. He's thinking Americans are going to suffer. And he said this. Elon Musk said it. Well, we're going to suffer, but it's the way forward. But it's not. Where's all that money going? Where's all that money going? It's going to the fucking rich pricks.
It's going in Putin's pockets. It's basically what Russia does. Russia has the entire country of Russia, I believe, actually has less beds than the state of New York. Just
Jason,
think about that. A once global. Just think a once global.
Go on.
Right. The what second country in the world has less roads than another states in America, because the elites do not take in the wealth in the country and invest it in infrastructure. They don't invest it in anything that doesn't personally benefit them. And what's got to be done here in America is when Trump destroys, let's say, the Department of Education, and when his bullshit starts hitting hell to all those people who idolize him, we have to figure out some way to basically point it out without being the wagging finger to the point where they just shit themselves and go along with it just to make us suffer. But it's like, we told you. And maybe when reality hits some of these people, they'll snap out of.
That doesn't work, we told
but
you.
They're owning the libs,
Deep MAGA don't care. I mean, you got there's a state now in I don't know what state it is, but there's part of that state, and that area has now got a measles epidemic because of anti-vaccine, because of RFK. The second he's in, you got near misses on fucking flights and planes because Trump fired most of the fucking FAA. No, this isn't reported enough.
We're personal allegiance to him.
This isn't, but it's not reported enough. But now it is affecting the MAGA people. The MAGA, the MAGAs that vote for him a lot. At least, I think his population has dropped to like 30%. You know what I mean? It's dropped to nothing really, and people are saying, "Oh fuck, what have we done?" But you can't say I told you so. You've got to say, well, here's what you need to do. You need to fucking stand up and fucking fight. Stop this shit. Just saying I told you so.
I told you so don't work.
No, of course it doesn't work. You need to, Jason, demand accountability. That's correct. Because if you just sit there and just wait for the fucking inevitable end, then what fucking point are you? You voted for this. Either deal with it. Now you're against it because we're fucking Mexicans for Trump, and now your family and yourself are getting fucking deported for whatever, getting dragged out your fucking houses and deported. Some to fucking cages in fucking Guantanamo Bay. I mean, who wants to fucking live there? That's where fucking waterboarding was invented. Who wants to go there? That fucking place.
When
don't get me wrong, Cuba's a fucking beautiful place, but I'm sure Guantanamo Bay is pretty fucking horrid.
I think that's the least fun place of Cuba. Yeah, probably.
But this is what's happening.
The regime there has equally fun places that no one wants to go to. Let's just be real. It's a kleptocracy in Cuba.
I know, Slim has done a couple of streams, fuck around and find out. And now they're finding out. They're sort of like saying, "Oh, whoa, the fuck's going on here? Hang on, Donald, we voted for you, and now you're fucking us over." I'm talking about America. He's got countries involved that he will deport American fucking citizens to their jails. What's that all about? I'm sure it's bollocks. I mean, what country want to take fucking America? I get the deportation thing. Even here, we have to abide by that. If you break a law wherever you are and you get deported, you have to come back here. We have to accept them people and whatever we do. That's a world-renowned fucking law. Of course it is. But to take someone else's people, what's the deal there? Is it the art of the deal? A book that he never fucking wrote.
Yep.
It was ghostwritten, but he claims credit for it and all this shit. But what's the deal there?
Well,
literally 21
to
days.
Basically, be as horrible as possible.
We're 21 days into his fucking presidency, and it seems like fucking 4 years already. Seems like longer. There's just so much
53
bullshit.
The only thing I'm going to say is 53 days.
How can it be 53? We're only in fucking
No.
January the 20th to February the 9th. It's not 53 days.
No, that is how long it took little mustache man to change a democracy to a dictatorship legally.
Yeah, but there's too many people against Trump, and too many people are regretting not fucking voting.
Yeah,
even Trump's own people are regretting. So it'll never happen. Not in America. America's too strong for that. The people are too strong.
As long as he does everything, if he does everything by the book, he can make it into a dictatorship, and there is nothing you can do about it.
No, he'll try, but he won't. It will never work. It can't work because the American people are too strong. And as I say, even MAGA are turning against them by thousands. Every executive order this cunt makes, they're saying, no, this affects me now. What the fuck?
We can stand. Not how we can stand against it. It's something that, well, I have a credit with American Airlines that will last until May. And I hope to not be careless next month. And everything set in the background and everything with employers and everything lines up perfectly, that shouldn't happen. And when I said seven, that, and some people know what I'm talking about. But
Boo.
I'm just
Canadian,
hoping that America can hold its no. It's going to be tough, and the man is going to try to be a dictator, and hopefully not much shit happens when I get back.
It's going to be a little shit for you guys. But Trump said it's going to be shit. Elon Musk said it's going to be shit for you guys. But we're all going to suffer because Trump's going to tank the world economy the way he's fucking going.
Yep.
And we'll all fucking suffer. We'll all have to pay more. You know, he's got his eyes on fucking you. He's got his eyes on our fucking free health service. He wants to turn that into an
Can
American.
you ask him?
But that's not going to...
Tories... Didn't the Tories actually put a bunch of American managerial companies in charge of the NHS to fuck it up from the inside and make it less efficient?
Americans come in and create a Bupa, which was a paid health service, which was a private health service. So if you paid into it, you know, you would get the same doctors, because, you know, doctors moonlighted from the NHS into Bupa because our doctors aren't paid that fucking well. So they moonlight into Bupa to these paying people and people that have their surgeries or be looked after in a private hospital. We still have that. I believe that's American run, Bupa. But the National Health Service, no, fuck that. Emergencies, you phone an ambulance, they come. They don't fucking ask you anything about your fucking whatever. They come and they care for you, and they'll take you to hospital if you need to be. You should know this, Commander. You're fucking recently involved with the NHS. And they'll come and they'll take you and they'll treat you regardless.
Yeah, that it is. They will treat you regardless. But when you go in there, if they admit you to a ward, then it costs. But here's like something interesting.
Yeah, and what does it cost?
We've seen the insurance bills.
How much would your
about
mother's care cost?
$13,000.
Yeah, but how much would your mother's care cost in the US?
I was just gonna get to that. So basically, the NHS bill is like $13,000. So in the US, as we've had similar things happen and had to take her to the emergency room, you know, similar number of scans and whatnot, and similar stays. And it was something like $400,000, and the insurance paid most of it. But still, we got to see the bill. And the NHS, and what they're showing us is 150% of NHS costs. So the NHS in terms of cost is orders of magnitude less than the US healthcare system.
And what have you learned from that? Because every time I travel, I pay the extra $15 or £15 health insurance. It's peanuts.
I didn't look it up and I was misinformed.
You travel to another country, you always pay for the health insurance. It's peanuts. The health insurance.
But anyway,
so
hopefully
you'll do that in the future.
Yeah, we will take care of that. And it's basically the deal is on the Blue Passport. So we will pay it, but if we didn't, she couldn't come back, but we could, but we'll pay
it. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't. If your mother's not coming back, then no. It's all in their name, then you know, why should you pay it? if your mum's on,
Yeah, I mean,
even here,
that would be like obligating someone to pay for another person's bill that they incurred. Granted, no one actually planned for the bill to be, but yeah, you get the idea. It's like Eskimo then to pay for the mom's open heart surgery
I admire your
and
honesty.
legally obligating them to do that. You can't.
I admire your honesty.
Again,
What were you saying, Dog?
no one planned for
No, I
that.
admire Commander's honesty, but it's like me. When I dropped Commander off at Heathrow and drove off quickly without paying the £5, they got a picture of my car and they sent me a bill for 80 quid. I'm still not going to fucking pay it. Fuck them. I'm not going to pay that.
Just to drop somebody off?
Yeah, you have to pay at Heathrow to drop them off, apparently, £5. They got a picture of my car and they sent me a picture from some private fucking security company. I haven't even fucking answered it. They said I can email and deal with it. I'm not even going to fucking answer. I'm going to pay them fucking a penny. Fuck them.
When, Doc, when I get stable in America and I start working again, and sure, and have a roof, I will give you a break.
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it. And my deal goes out to everyone here in the chat. If you need to get out of America, need a place to stay, you can come and stay with me. I'll pick you up from the airport. You can stay here. I've got a little put-you-up bed. It's used because Commanders had their head there, but you have blankets, you'll be fed and watered, and it'll be a break for you all. Anytime, just let me know. DM me. You need a break from your bullshit that's going on over there. And I'm not a bad host. I'm harsh and hard, aren't I, Commander? I take no bullshit.
But no bullshit, much a great guy.
Well, I got you onto drinking. I'm not that good. I turned you into some sort of fucking alky.
What's fun is that I have such a low tolerance for alcohol. I actually can't bring myself to drink enough to get a hangover yet.
Oh, yeah, you'll get one of them soon enough.
I basically can't drive after one.
If anyone in the world needs a break, come and stay with me. I don't mind. That offer will always be made to everyone. Everyone that apart from Pastor Huckleberry, he can go fuck himself. But he's not here, so yeah, I don't want a dirty racist.
Things that I
have a laugh when people are here.
One of the things that I gotta do is when I get back, in addition to getting hopefully an old and fully will take me, is start getting core companies abroad that sponsor cook fibers. There's part of me that says stay and fight, and part of me that says why. And I have to go back and get my mom taken care of.
Yeah, you need to sort your family out first. You need, that's important. Once you get your I know your mum, and it's sorrowful. She's deep with her. I don't know what sort it is. Alzheimer's. It's some sort of dementia. I know that.
Here's the thing. It's what I had this argument with my brother. I wanted to find a home before we set out to visit me. And my brother was like, Because they're going to cut the funding for taking care of the old folks.
Yeah, but
like even at the yard jockey job where I was making a ton of money, I couldn't afford to pay for her care even with that.
yeah, but no disrespect to your brother. He's quite codependent. You know, and because you're out working, I think your mom is his safety blanket sort of thing. Can you understand that?
Yes, I can.
But you tell your brother he's welcome here as well. I'll even buy another fucking put you up, and you two can sleep in the living room again. Because my flat's tiny. I've got 2 rooms and a bathroom. That's me, and a hallway. But it works. Well, it works for me. But you know, you're always welcome here.
So nice. I have to work on getting a sponsorship from employment so that I can stay more than 6 months and get a base immune instead. If that would be even possible in time. But America is changing and laws in other countries are changing. Oh, and Ivy is working on that with another YouTuber, and the proposal is still being pushed up the chain of command over and it's that particular group of people who I'm posting their videos all over the place in the Discord.
Yeah.
So that they don't know. The only reason why they're even considering it, but what I understand, is because they know I'm friends of Starsky. I showed them evidence of that. But they're taking the proposal seriously because of that. They take the security of their community really, really, really seriously, and it's taking some time to not take it.
Yeah.
Ivy is the person behind Ivy. Ned, everyone knows Ned, is working on petitioning the Dutch Parliament to just tweak 1 or 2 things about, and just basically make existing laws apply for the U.S. since the U.S. is changing.
Ivy, if anything,
And
if I can do anything, let me know.
Yeah, same here.
And when we get the ball rolling big enough, then I will contact the biggest name I know to write a letter when I find out who the PM is. I just need to know who the PM is, and the letter that Project 2025 is real will be sent by someone who they cannot deal with credibility. Someone that's 100,000 plus sevies.
Project 2025 is religious. It's run by Christians. You know, not even separatists. It's just run by. It's just a Christian nonsense that nobody wants in the world.
Actually, it's batshit squared. It's batshit squared. It's not Christian necessarily, even though there's a guise of it. It's literally what I call. I know.
Simple as that.
And it's something. It's something else too. It's this guy's shit. It's this guy's shit piled on top of the evangelical.
Philosopher and architect of the Russian world, who Alexander Dugin really is. An interview with Tucker Carlson made him world famous. But Dugin was trying to spread his neo-fascism and Nazism ideas since the 1980s. His mission, Dugin says, is to create a Eurasian superstate, with Russia at its center. Of course, this idea includes the destruction of Ukraine and other neighboring states. In 1980,
Just think about it. What kind of weirdo has little plate symbols
of course,
on his
this idea
fucking
includes the
flags?
destruction of Ukraine and other neighboring states. 1988, he joined a far-right anti-Semitic organization called the Pomyat Society. This, by the way, was its symbol. Dugin then founded the Eurasian Youth Union and recruited young people, like his own daughter, for his Nazi occult rituals. When in 2022 his daughter Daria died in a car explosion, at her funeral, Russian State Duma Deputy Slutsky, either on his own or at Dugin's suggestion, said chilling words: "One country, one president, one victory." Sound familiar? This motto was widely used in Nazi Germany. In his writings, Dugin states, "Russia will either be Russian, that is Eurasian, the core of the great Russian world, or it will disappear. But then it is better for everything to disappear."
It's literally that guy shit, either underneath or on top of Christianity. It's not entirely Christianity, it's like a hybrid of that weird shit and Christianity. I just want everyone to realize that, so that if you're arguing with Christians, you can try to communicate that. Because we're never going to pull every Christian's head out there regarding the fact that God isn't real. But we can try to talk them down from that man's genocidal maniac shit, coupled with Christianity. But it's basically labeled Christian, but it's a hybrid of Christianity and something else.
Eagle's got a touchdown, by the way. I'll blow my friend out. Just messaging him. This is more important to me.
No.
But Eagle's just got a touchdown.
Wait, they landed on the moon again?
Why?
No, Super Bowl. It started.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I thought like the Eagle touchdown again. I'm like, wait, what?
No, you're thinking of the Eagle has landed.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah.
It was a war film.
I exactly knew what you were talking about. I was just being a fucking asshole.
That was when America swooped in and won World War II for everybody. You fucking wankers.
When was that?
America made it short. America, after the Lend-Lease Act, probably did in terms of the Lend-Lease Act. And then I realized that America spent most of its resources in the Pacific, and the European theater probably took longer than the Soviet Union would have collapsed if not for the Lend-Lease Act. And with logistical support.
America did about 6 months in Europe after fighting. I mean, don't forget, they were caught unawares by Japan 2 years into a fucking global war. How fucking stupid is that? And then they fought along the Pacific Rim and the islands, and they fought the Japanese, and they fought the way into Japan. They dropped the fucking bomb in Hiroshima, and then they came to fucking well, no, basically that atomic bomb basically sort of ended the war. That just shit up everyone.
I'm not going to talk about the war itself. I'm going to talk about the domestic politics, which kind of was an issue. First off, that polling as we know it really didn't happen until after the Roosevelt era. So it was hard to read elections. And there was really, really, really loud, obnoxious voices screaming the same nonsense that the pro-Russian people in America were screaming, called America first. And FDR was accused by the right in America of being a warmonger, but FDR was a realist who wound up doing everything that he could. The Lend-Lease Act barely was passed by one vote. You had the Nazis trying to mindfuck America into remaining neutral. If FDR had his druthers, America would have been involved a lot more.
It was the same as
it was
it was the same as the
it
war
was the
on
same as the
terrorism.
MAGAs today.
It was the same as the war on terrorism. Now, we were getting attacked fucking regular. Britain, we had the IRA, we had the all the Muslim fucking we were getting these attacks. America never had any of these until fucking until 9/11, 25 years ago. Welcome to the real world, America. And now you're on top of being attacked by fucking terrorists. But the thing with America is that it's so fucking paranoid that, it just changed policy. And it was just so fucking disrespectful to, black and brown people. It was just horrible. And that's America, boy. It's always been paranoid. The CIA was basically designed by the UK. We came over, we gave you the CIA just after World War. There's your intelligence agency now. And you've got so fucking deep in the world that America's been not trusted for a long time. But now you've got Trump there. And no disrespect to the Americans, of course. I'm talking about government. Now you've got Trump there
I trust his agency more.
That the fucking world hates. And the world does hate him.
And after Trump is removed, and hopefully his party is destroyed forever, you know what we're going to have to do in order to make sure that our computer systems everything is secure after Elon and all his fuckers get through with it? We're going to have to go to the UK or France or the Netherlands or basically a stable European ally and basically say, can you help us rebuild all these systems? Because we can't trust contractors here working damn. Our systems have been compromised to hell by Moss to the point where, quite simply put, now this is not going to happen, but let's say in 4 years I was president. I basically say we need to cut all our fucking systems and just get new ones because they're probably so fucking compromised, especially after Tulsi would get through with it. And then we would have to basically do a cleansing of anyone who was hired during the Trump administration, not for any other reason than the whole desire was to do a clean slate. And most of the people who are involved in America's intelligence services, these fortune, they are good people, most of them. They do care about this country. They don't like Donald Trump's jet. And they're gonna, most of them are gonna be cleaned out by Trump if Trump is allowed, because the intelligence services know Trump's working for Russia. So if we get rid of Trump and we get rid of the Republicans, we're gonna need the help of the European countries to basically rebuild all that infrastructure Musk just compromised. Because you can't basically trust the U.S. contractors anymore because, well, they're all sucking the pocket Trump. And
that's where America makes a lot of its money in infrastructure. These countries they fucking destroy. and they go in and they rebuild it for a price, of course. And that's just the way. And people like, people like obviously get into politics. So people like you and I, we see things that are brainless themselves. You see these things are fucking, that's wrong. But they have a drive that says, no, I'm going to change that. And I want to change it. And they fucking run for whatever, Congress, governor, and go on to be, senators and things like that. That's a politician. They want to make change. Trump was never a politician. He was always a fucking wheeler dealer. He's like the Del Boy of fucking America. I don't know if anyone gets that reference. There was a show here called
I don't, but I can get it's a con artist.
It's a
He's
wheeler
a con
dealer.
artist. That's all he is.
Wheeler
He's
dealer. Selling shit out of a suit. Nick's robbed or stolen shit out of a suitcase that was basically shit. Like Del Boy would sell like Victorian digital watches, and stuff like that. Queen Victoria wore this digital watch. It never existed, of course, but that's sort of bollocks.
Queen Victoria wore this digital watch.
Did you? Yeah. That was Del Boy. That's your Trump. He'll sell his own fucking mother if he could. He will sell his own fucking mother. That's a dirty. He's just a wheeler dealer, scam artist, and he's on. I don't know why he got into politics. I think he got into politics just to be fucking
because
famous.
he saw money. He saw a chance to make money.
I will tell you what happened with him. I will tell you what happened with him. He was Obama's best little buddy. And then he got bit by the political bug and he saw a bunch of fucking idiots in thickering mess. That is the Republican Party. And he saw, like the predator he is, an easy mark, just fell with idiots. And he even said, like in the 1980s, if he were ever to run for president, he'd have to do it on the Republican ticket. Is the Republican that's fucking idiots? He said that. He said Republicans are idiots. Because the Republicans basically work on religion and fear of the others and basically getting poor people to vote against their own interests. And one of the things that I was going to say, but when I was saying that America would basically have Europe or health rebuilding, all that stuff that Musk just compromised, is I know you guys joke about finding Americans or what you. But one thing that Starsky said that I do believe is that most Europeans would rather see a stable, sane, civilized America than an America that runs riot and basically destroys itself and everything around it. It's just like personal, and like, if I were able to run for office, like, the Republicans would take this conversation where I would say, we need to basically ask for secure systems. And they would just beat me up with it. But I would have to say that the European powers would rather see a stable, strong, sane, mannered America rather than an America that goes around invading people and then destroys itself financially and reputationally. It's not good for anyone to have basically half the strength of NATO either alienated from the other half or destroying itself. It's neither situation is good.
Well, as I've said, I think America is strong enough to survive this. And don't get me wrong, American are my second. Well, all the Americans I know are my second favoriteest people on the internet. My favorite is a Dutchman who's present now. Love you, man. But
Ivy, he likes you.
Talking about you prick.
Oh.
Anyway,
I know, you asshole.
You're going to get some fucking hardships. You really are. And Trump has said this. Elon Musk has said this. You're going to get some hardships, but you will fucking get through it. You know, Trump is transparent. He's always been transparent. That's the only honest thing about him, that he's always been. And people say, and all this MAGA fucking lot said, oh, that's just so fucking ridiculous. You can only be joking. But yeah, guess what? It wasn't fucking joke.
I tell them, when someone says they're going to be a monster, you believe them the first time.
I mean, Trump is getting at least 2 lawsuits a day. He's bombarding the country with these nonsense executive orders. And it's all fucking diversion tactics. That's all it is. It's just diversion. And you got like J.D. Vance. What a fucking wet wipe that prick is. Oh, I'm a never Trump guy. I'm this, I'm that. Oh, yeah. Got my fucking eyeliner on. That cunt. Oh, Trump is the greatest president that ever fucking lived. Let me tell you now, what are the odds that Trump is going to try and get his fucking face fucking carved into Mount Rushmore?
Or he's at least he's going to make a dollar bill with his face on it.
Oh no, he's going to. Well, he's already doing that, isn't he? He's got the $1 million bill and all that you can buy for $10 or whatever.
No, but that's a dollar bill nobody will ever hold in their hands except his fuck boys.
But Mount Rushmore, that'll be one of the. He's carving his name into this fucking planet so fucking deep that it's fucking hurting the planet. He's pulled out again from the climate accord. I mean, what the fuck, Donald Trump? I really hope a fucking hurricane comes and blows that fucking shithole fucking Mar-a-Lago away, gold toilets and all. I hope that shit fucking piece of property is just fucking blown away by a hurricane, literally destroyed.
It falls into the sea. Yeah, it just falls into the sea.
Yeah, apparently, according to Trump, fucking the sea rising means more beachfront property. No, it fucking means less, you prick. He doesn't even get fucking mathematics. The guy is a fucking fool. He talks bollocks and nonsense. He's just he's a fucking spin merchant of the I mean, don't get me wrong, his spin is fucking great, but these people believe this shit. And but it's only a small percent of fucking, well, it's less and less now because they know he fucking lies. But don't forget, his last presidency, he was fact-checked for lies. It was over 30,000 lies. And that's all he does. He lies. He fucking claims he'll give you the world, promise you the world, deliver fuck all, and then fucking blame Joe Biden or Kamala Harris or whoever he wants to blame on. He just blame on you guys. Because that's his fucking MO. That's all he is. He's just a grifting prick that's never in the wrong. He knows more about gun law. He knows more about nuclear weapons. And he knows all about the price of bacon.
I know more about nuclear weapons than him. I know more about nuclear weapons than him.
I mean,
he doesn't even know what the nuclear triad was.
You know more about it. He only knows it goes boom.
That was the only good thing about American gun law back in the day, because when you had fucking idiots like fucking Trump involved, they got assassinated or attempted to. I know Trump, he always said, "Oh, I got shot in the ear," which fucking obviously there was some sort of, it was a stunt. There was blood squirted in his ear because there was no fucking mark on his head at all, especially on his ear. He had Ronnie Jackson say, "Oh yeah, he had a fucking massive." Well, if the bullet did go through his ear, it'd certainly come out the other side and do no fucking harm at all. because that guy is fucking
And it healed
blameless. What a
really
cunt.
nicely.
It healed Dan fast.
Well,
And the
fortunately,
person he did it was a MAGA.
he's almost 79-year-old and he lives off pizza, Kentucky, and fucking burgers. And his only fucking exercise is hitting a golf ball, because he'll just walk straight back to the golf cart and drive 25 feet to where he hit it to. Fat cunt. And then that's his he's not the healthiest guy. Well, according to he's the healthiest president ever, isn't he? That's what he's telling people now. Again.
Yeah, he's under 200 pounds.
Look at him. The guy,
He's
I
under
look at him
200
and I think,
pounds. The doctor said so.
I look at him and I've got a plain pine table here, and I look at him and I think, I want to stain my table that colour, because that's not a bad fucking orange. It's a sort of orangey brown. I thought it's a good stain colour. And that would actually be good if you were go into a hardware store and say, I want the colour Trump. And they give you this fucking orangey pen.
The color Trump.
I mean, the guy's been... Well, no, I can't knock his incontinence, because that's not good, because I'm incontinent now. It's not good, but he's gotten away with it. Even when in The Apprentice, it was that one of them producers in The Apprentice that said, we have to stop and go and change his diaper. But all I can imagine is Trump lying on a fucking table, his legs, someone lifting his legs up, wiping his ass, blowing fucking raspberries on his belly, making them learn the alphabet and what you do with kids when you're changing their diaper, and changing his nappy or his diaper. That's all I can see him as. I don't know why I can only see that as Trump getting his diaper changed. And it just it makes it, that always made me laugh. And telling little jokes, make them recite the alphabet. Say, sing A B C D E F, and Trump's going A B C. I can just see that. I don't know why.
A G Z B V.
He's just a big fucking baby. That's all he is.
And then when you tell him, no, that's not correct. Yes, it is correct. I have the best alphabet.
But at the end of the day, he's got the Supreme Court on his side. I said, yeah, whatever you do as president, you're not accountable for. So that's why he's still selling bullshit on his fucking guitars, these $100,000 fucking watches that take 6 months to come, which are worth about $3,000.
Well,
only because of the fucking the gold and the diamonds.
Well, at least those watches do come, unlike the new Tesla Roadster.
Oh, yeah, but Elon Musk, he's going to drop out of fucking society financially, because he doesn't own that money. That money he borrows to keep himself up. That's how the world of fucking business works, and he borrows.
Yeah.
On his product,
and it's like they put all their money in stocks, and then with those stocks they say, look, I've got the money, so I can can the banks lend me money? Yes, look, I'm good for it. And then that money that they lent from the bank, they don't have to pay taxes over it.
And Jason's right. Biden did some this because he was still president when that fucking when that law came out, and Biden could have done some fucking.
He could have sixth Donald.
He did. Nobody could. Yeah, but Biden wouldn't do that. He's a decent.
No.
He did sell off all that wall. He did sell off all the wall that Trump fucking started. That was all lying in stacks.
Well, I would have sent SEALs Team 6 here. If I was president and I was Biden, I would have sent the SEALs team safe.
Yeah, but you're not going to have any of that. You're not going to even have a fucking military anymore. You got that fucking Fox host in charge of fucking the military. Who's basically getting rid of generals as we speak. You're not, you know, your military is going to be fucking piss poor. You know, and Trump wants to take you into a Muslim nation to fight, because that's how world leaders are remembered. That's why we remember Thatcher through Argentina and the Falkland Islands. Remember Churchill, FDR, all them fucking people, because they had to go to war. Well, they have to. America had to go to war. You know,
back then, but we don't have to go to war now. Everything that he's talking about is the dumbest, stupidest shit and unnecessary.
You know, I always joke about you know, America getting caught unaware in World War II when they bombed Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. 2 years into a global war, but no, you were dragged into that war. You had to fight back. You did, and you got involved 2 years into it. But you spent 2 years, obviously, fighting the Japanese. You dropped the bomb, and then you came to Europe, took away most of our women in Britain, you fuckers. But you took them away, wherever, it doesn't matter. And you got involved. You know, you were there on the beach landings and things like that. That ended the war, and that was it. But you had to get involved. But the people in charge are always. That's why you're always remembered as some sort of. That's why Obama will be remembered for killing Osama bin Laden. Thatcher will be remembered for, you know, the sinking of the Belgrano and whatnot, and you're always remembered for being at war. And that's why Trump tried in his first term to destabilize the Middle East by pulling the troops out of fucking Iran and allowing Turkey to attack so he can get involved. But it didn't work out.
Syria. Well, that Syria, was something that Putin wanted. That was something that Putin wanted. And I mean, look, Assad is gone. Oh well, fuck Assad.
Good night, Ivy.
Good night.
But that's how you're remembered that's why everyone remembers Julius Caesar and things like that, because they were people that went to war. All right, Julius Caesar.
So if Trump goes to war. If Trump goes to war against NATO, well, first off, half the country or more than half the country is going to go to war with Trump. Second on, if he does an ethnic cleansing campaign in Gaza, he's going to be remembered as a moral equivalent of Hitler. I do want that.
No one in the even the people of Gaza don't fucking want that.
No, but the problem with that is, they are Muslim, and yeah, that's not a very popular group.
Yeah, but no, a lot of people who live in Gaza are also Jewish.
Yeah. Oh,
Gaza, no.
It's not the Jews that he wants to get out of there.
And here's the thing, right? He's basically saying he wants to claim it for America. Not even for Israel, but for America.
Well, he's got his son-in-law.
So he wants to murder.
He's got his son-in-law.
Yeah, his son-in-law, the piece of shit.
He wants to have a fucking golf course there, Trump's hotels. He wants to turn it into some sort of fucking resort for billionaires. And that's Trump. That's all he wants. He wants to build, put his name on it. Well, he's never built anything. Look at Eric Trump when he got on the news and said, "My father built the skyline of New York." No, he fucking didn't. He never built anything. He just put his name on buildings.
And I think
never
that's why
built
he's
anything.
such good friends with Elon, because he does exactly the same fucking thing.
Even his golf courses here, they're all old fucking manors that he's turned into hotels. He's never built anything, ever. The land's already there on them, however many acres, and he just mows them, really. And he's built nothing ever in his fucking life. He just puts his name on things, and that's all he wants. He wants to carve his name into the whole of the fucking world. And to be honest, he should stop now, because the whole of the world will never fucking forget him. We all know who fucking Trump is. But I'm telling you, Mount Rushmore, he's going to fucking try and get his fucking head up there.
I do have good news about that. There's a reason why has gotten their heads on Mount Rushmore. Because all the rock that's left is unsuitable for it. It's unsuitable for it, actually. That means if he tries, it will fail spectacularly.
Yeah, but then there's also the option of getting rid of other faces on there.
Do you remember that film Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Near the end, when he was carving their face out of ice. You know, after he'd gone through all the bullshit, and he said, "I remember your face everywhere." And I'm guessing if he ever had his fucking face on Mount Rushmore, it'll be that size, tiny size, but it'll be on the arse end. It'll be right in the butthole of Mount Rushmore, on the back, where everyone can fucking. It'll just be a paintball target for everyone. That's how the only way he's going to get his fucking face on there. But I bet he's going to fucking try. I bet he will try. And I bet anyone
probably will.
$1 million billion now.
He has to.
That
He
will
has
mention
to
it.
fail
That he
at
will at
that.
least mention it.
Can I mention what? So not Orthodox, the rabbi. But the rabbi said when he moved the embassy to Jerusalem, they felt violated. And so that you can't figure out which rabbi I'm talking about. That they felt violated. I'm being gender neutral. That something deeply important and holy to that person had been defiled simply by him putting his name on. And that's the way I feel when he puts his name or anything. I mean, the man's a cunt. He's a depraved, disgusting piece of shit. That if his party was simply Democrat, the people who support him would never put up with him.
You need to sing the song. He's a cunt. He's a cunt. He's a cunt.
He's a cunt. Trump is a cunt. A cunt. He's a cunt. He's a cunt. Trump's a cunt.
There you go.
Yeah.
Make it number one, guys. I can't believe I got that through soon. I can't believe I got that fucking phrase through Suno. They were asleep, but now they're not.
He's a cat. Who is a cat? Trump's a cat.
Yeah, well, it's there now, and they won't let me change anything, because apparently that first line is no good. They'll let me post all the other shit without the Trump's a cunt bit in it, but
I don't read anything public on Suno.
I think it loses its context. It loses its context when that shit isn't on board. If Trump is a cunt, if I can't post that anymore because it's getting flagged, then I think the song loses context. It would only have context if I wrote a new song just saying this and that about, about his ways, and not having Trump as a cunt written in there. Then I think it would. I think it would only be understandable for people here. But I still like the first version of it. Trump is a cunt. Trump's a cunt. Trump's a cunt. Trump's a C-U-N-T cunt. It works. It does.
That is the best.
Yeah.
I am pleased to announce Ken Howery as my choice for United States Ambassador to the Kingdom of Denmark. Ken.
That's why. That's why you always think of him as a baby in a diaper.
Well, no, that was because of Britain. England did that. They made a massive big balloon of baby Trump in a diaper. Exactly that image.
And is a world-renowned entrepreneur, investor.
I didn't think I have him flirting in some weird kind of 1920s dystopian.
When he came to Britain, and I think it was 2017 or 2000, when he was president, he came to visit the Queen, and there was thousands. And he said, "Oh, there was thousands of people there to greet me," but they weren't. They were protesting. They had these balloons. Massive balloons, basically him in a diaper, and when he waved, the whole fucking crowd just booed the prick, booed him, and even the Queen lied to him and said, "Oh, you can't stay in the palace because we're having work done in that wing where we have guests," and he has to stay in one of his own fucking hotels in London, and even they were fucking weary having him there. The guy thinks he's some sort of fucking legend that everyone loves him. No, Donald, we've always fucking hated you. You're a tosser. And I hate having the fucking same fucking name as him. I really do. Well, only first name, because Trump over here means fart. So Trump is a fart. But Johnson over there, like Boris Johnson, means dick, but he was a dick here, and Trump was a fart over there as well. So I mean, names work out, I guess.
Yeah. They sometimes match people. I wound up looking up what people's last names meant and people's names. So sometimes inadvertently to describe people.
And public servant who served our nation brilliantly during my first term as U.S. Ambassador to Sweden, where he led efforts to increase.
I mean, that's what he is, just a giant swollen
AI. This is AI.
Scent-filled baby. Well, the voices, but the actual things that he's saying was actually from what he was typing.
Why don't you just put that? Well, yeah, but why don't you just? Okay.
Was that all from
because I wanted the floating baby. Yeah, it was actually what he said in his tweet.
I like him when he he types in all caps like he's angry. That's just the biggest load of fucking bullshit in the world. It's like saying, "Oh no, Donald, you can't have fucking chocolate before your dinner." That's just sort of fucking lameness. That he's just a fucking he's in a diaper. He's just a massive fucking baby. Fucking Donald Trump.
Donald Dump.
Hopefully the fucking, don't wish death on anyone, but, he's lived long enough now. He's almost 80. This kid's dying in his own country now of measles. Something as simple as fucking measles. because the vaccines aren't getting to them. And there's an epidemic now in one of the states. And there's kids dying of measles because it's a killer. Measles is a killer, especially with children. And obviously, as I say, I don't wish death on anyone, but he's lived long enough. And yeah, he needs to die. But no, I shouldn't say that.
He needs to choke on a cheeseburger. Let's put it that way, okay? What we are saying is he needs to go in some way that is completely related to something accidental that no one has any responsibility for. We are not talking about any kind of, we are not saying that we are going to do anything. We are saying that he needs to choke on a fucking cheeseburger because he's too gluttonous to bother to chew it.
I actually think Google are very bipartisan. I think they're not fazed by. I know they're in the Silicon Valley and all this, but I think they're not fazed by Donald Trump's threats. I think YouTube is pretty cool. Google, fuck you, Donald Trump. I think they're in the same mindset, but they still do have to abide by laws. I do apologize,
And
the world is better off without
Google.
But I don't
it's
wish
not that we want him to get killed, but
no,
we would not be sad if he had an accident.
Yeah, I'm going to say the world is better off without him, and I don't wish him to die now. All of a sudden, right now, this very second, I don't want Donald Trump.
No, but we won't be sad.
Well, the world will be better off without him, and that's not a threat in his life, surely.
Google, that's what we're saying. We wouldn't cry a tear if he ate a cheeseburger so fast that he choked because of his glutton. That's what we're saying, is that we wouldn't shed a tear. We are not doing we are not threatening, we are not saying anything other than we would not shed a tear.
I think Google are...
In fact, we would basically throw a party.
I think Google are pretty cool.
But we would not do anything.
Yeah.
We would not do anything, but
he's
I just wanted to make it clear.
He's hunting TikTok, and I've got my financial data on Google as well. But I believe he'll be hunting Google at some point, trying to get his mitts into their finances. Of course he will. Talking about a grifter now. Talking about a grifter who's just, he's in charge of a country that has the ability to get into every single person's wallet. And this DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, and all of a sudden, isn't it funny? That's the same name as Elon Musk's Trump coin he set up a couple of years ago, Doge. Would you want to buy anything that was called Dodgy? And I don't know, Dodgy here in the UK is dodgy. We're talking only fools and horses earlier about Del Boy selling Victorian digital watches that were stolen. They will be classed as dodgy. They sound a bit dodgy to me. And basically that's what Elon Musk basically took the piss out of people. Well, he took the piss out of idiots, really. I don't use Twitter anymore. I use Blue Sky. Blue Sky is a lot better. It's exactly the same as Twitter. There's just nicer people on it. And it's the same old rules as Twitter. So everyone, fuck X. Go to Blue Sky. It's exactly the same. It's no different at all. The format is the same. The screens are the same. There's no difference whatsoever. Other than you've got to start getting, followed and following people. Oh, you just got to start again, as you did with Twitter. But Twitter's just a bad platform. It's just a not good platform at all.
Yeah, Trump royally fucked that up.
It's what it always is. It's Dog the Almighty, Jason. The only thing that the Blue Sky haven't got yet is a computer app. I would like a computer app. And I didn't like that when Elon Musk bought Twitter, he had the ability to change the fucking... I didn't like this. How did he get this ability that he actually changed... the Twitter app, the little blue bird, yeah?
Yeah.
I woke up one day and it was X. How the fuck do you have that ability to change that on my computer?
Because the program updated.
All right.
And just the file, the internal thing that was called icon just got new data.
All right, I'll go with that. I actually thought he was rummaging around in my emails at one point. But that's fucking...
He probably was.
Well, he's a scammer, of course. Yeah, I'm the little rainbow puppy, I think. Let me just check.
It's quite possible because I believe you set that up around the time when you also used the rainbow thingy on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm the rainbow puppy, yeah.
During Pride, I think you might have set it up during Pride Month or something like that.
It was Pride Month. It was about then. I've just had enough with Twitter. I've never been on Twitter since. I've actually deleted it off my computer. I haven't deleted it off my phone. I need to do that. But you can't. I've tried deleting Facebook off my phone. I found out I've got a bell notification there. Jason Jackamie follows you now. Thank you, Jason. Oh, I've got 531 followers, apparently. I posted 238 times. That was obviously, I had to be drunk when I posted that. I had to be. I need to follow Jason back. Of course I do. Jason, follow back. There we go. Boom. It's exactly the same as Twitter. It's no different.
No different. Just not run by a Nazi.
Yeah, anti-Nazi propaganda. And there's another thing. Trump has signed an executive order to allow only white South Africans into America. Oh, I wonder who fucking gave him that idea. Only white. It was actually in the fucking executive order. White South Africans.
That is illegal.
It's unconstitutional to single out an ethnic group from a country.
Yes, of course it is.
And that's
what Trump is doing. He's making all these constitutional fucking.
I think I really think he needs a visit to The Hague.
So he gets lawsuits every other fucking day. He gets about 2 lawsuits a day, and this is the diversion. He's doing all this to divert the fucking minds. But fortunately, the world is fucking watching this orange fucking knobhead. The world is watching them, and they're fucking pointing out every fucking single thing he's up to. He can't escape the planet. He's upset the planet so fucking much that the planet are fucking watching him now, and he's not bigger than the planet. Although he looks
the
quite
main
big
thing
there,
that what he's doing right now is breaking the intelligence community in America. He wants to both in the short, well, what he wants to do with the military is basically use it to create a mere national incident that permanently separates the United States from Europe. Because, like I said, if I was running for president in 4 years, and I'm not saying I am, but in the hypothetical, and I won, I would immediately want to try to repair relations and try to form a wall against the people who have mindsuck my country into voting for Trump.
I actually do think as soon as Trump is out of office and like you guys get a normal president again, that if they say Europe, sorry about that, I think there's not going to be much needed to fix it, because we also see like it's not all Americans that do this.
And wow, Jason, to get banned permanently from fucking YouTube, that's an achievement. I got put into Twitter jail for a lot of times, but they're mainly like 24 hours if I deleted the tweet. But it was still 24 hours. A week was my longest Twitter jail sentence. But to get permanently banned, you must have done something fucked up. And I like that. I do like that. To get permanently banned from Twitter. You can't get banned from Twitter anymore. You can say what you fucking want on that bullshit. There's so much, but it's become fucking Trump and religion now. It's basically another fucking Truth Social. Sorry. Elon Musk posts every other fucking post. And you can't block him. You can't block that cunt from Twitter.
Really?
Yeah. I've tried, and number one, you can't, and number two, it affects and number and times people see it. So number one, you can't, but
I was just saying, Jason's proud. I'd be proud too, especially now with Elon Musk. You know, I think he paid $30 billion for Twitter. I bet the old owner of Twitter is fucking, you know, he's sitting in his fucking swimming pool saying, mug. What a fucking mug Elon Musk was. And Elon Musk has basically used it as a Russian fucking propaganda platform now.
Yeah.
That's all he's used it for. And it's just shit. And Trump is the same. You know, the nonsense he posts on that fucking Truth Social. It's just, you know, what sort of fucking world leader are you to be posting that sort of shit? You know, memes of him like dressed as fucking Hercules and whatever.
You can block him.
Creating fire.
You can block Elon.
Yeah, you can, but his posts still come up in your feeds, no matter how much you block him. I'm serious.
You didn't block him. You actually follow him.
No, I didn't follow him. I blocked him.
Oh, hell yes.
I don't.
Followed by Majestic Beck.
10 years ago.
Irish Dublin, Dog. Steve, Jetmonk, Ponyboy, Conspiracy Cats, Mr. Beast.
There's no Elon Musk on there, trust me.
Smarter every day. No, on the YouTube, on the Kamala
On Twitter.
followed him.
You're going through my Twitter, yeah? Who I follow.
Ooh. Oh wait, I gotta check.
Okay. So it's 1 o'clock here, which means it's 2 o'clock for Bramus.
Yeah. Satan follows Elon
So,
on Twitter.
well, I
So-
would really expect that, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
I followed William Shatner on Twitter, but he blocked me. What a cunt.
Poor boy. Huh? What? No, I'm not tired. I'm not tired. You're tired.
I'm tired. I mean, it's fun. Hopefully, like, you wake up earlier to speak to a doctor, and I think I can move the plane tickets better.
I
To the
did get to
party.
I did get to my goal on Twitter where I was followed more than I was following. That was all I wanted to do on Twitter. I had more followers than I followed, and that's I find that a cool goal. Because I'm not big on fucking the internet. You know, I'm not, YouTube and StreamYard is probably my biggest fucking flair on the internet. But with Twitter, I was on that from like day 2 when it first came out. You know, like, I can't remember when did Twitter come on? 2007? I know it was around. I know it was around then. Hang on. When did Twitter start? Google that shit. 2006, 21st of March. So it was like it's probably 23rd, 24th, 25th of March. I started my first account. Well, I had 2 accounts on Twitter. I had an atheist one where I was like, followed by Oren Raw, and then that was his name, Steve. I can't remember his name. He's quite famous on YouTube. He had that show. But then I just did my dog thing. Steve McRae, that's it. Steve McRae. I used to speak to him a lot. I have a lot of fucking rows with Steve McRae. That guy's such a cock. Thinks he knows all the fucking philosophy about any. He knows as much philosophy as a fucking slug. The guy's a fucking idiot. I'd like to hear that, Jason. I really would. That funny story. Well, we've all seen pictures of him in his fucking Y front. And that's what Steve disappeared up his own arse. As he fucking should have done a long time ago. And that fucking show he did, what was that show Steve McRae did? We all remember it. We were all atheists once upon a time. We were all in that community. And he got fucking wanked by his cohort that he took to court and got payment from. But I believe he ended up in jail. Something like fucking secular Jason all now. Non sequitur, that was it. The non sequitur show. You all remember that, surely. Brainless?
What?
You remember the non sequitur show?
I say do.
I don't think I watched that.
It was a great fucking. It was a good show. I used to do flat earthers. I used to do all sorts of stuff. Flat earthers. It was mainly like religious based, and so Kent Hovind was on there a lot. I think they did a great one with Kent Hovind and Oren Ra. I remember streaming with Oren Ra, and that was fun.
So I can't move the flight down. So whatever happens, we have to go.
But the atheist community became fucking nasty. It just became horrible. And I thought, yeah, that's not for me. And I left the atheist community because, it was shit. So I left all them people behind. Because I'm not a horrible person. I can be a horrible person, but only when I'm fucked around. But I didn't like
The
to see what they were doing
algorithms
towards it.
the algorithms encourage drama and bullshit. The more drama and the more hate. In fighting amongst Europe camp and fighting with the other side, the more powerful you get, the algorithm.
But yeah, I like this community better, where it's just basically anything goes. There's a bit of atheism there, a bit of flat earth, a bit of fucking idiocy. And it's a better community, I think. And I found better people, I reckon. They were back in the days when I met Brainless. That's why I thought you'd know the non sequitur show. Because I met you on the old TMI show.
Yeah.
They were always they were good as well. They were really good. And both you and I were. I think we probably both debuted there, and we owe a lot to Linda.
Oh yeah. I've been on there quite a bit.
Yeah. I think we debuted there. God, we're going back like 10 years now, at least.
No, the first time I went on a live stream was on a Marvel Girl. They were playing what Quiplash, and they kind of bullied me in going on mic. Been addicted to being live ever since. That's basically why I'm live 7 days a week.
Well, yeah, you and me both. Well, I enjoy it, but that's where I think that's where I first met you. Well, it was years ago when I first met you, and and we've been mates ever since.
I've been quite a few times on Mr. Sensible streams.
Yeah,
that one. I think that's where I met Pip and GloberMom.
Well, Randolph Richardson, he's a Canadian atheist, messaged me because he started up CanadianAtheist.com. I used to stream with him a lot, and he asked me to go as a regular on his bi-weekly show he does. And because I got out of that shit, and I said, no, I don't want to go on that. I really don't. And he has these atheists. Amy Newman, you remember Amy Newman? He has hair on every week. He has these atheists on there, and the atheist community just went fucking dark. It just went really nasty for me, and I didn't like it. I just thought it became just as hateful as the Christians. Because I've always thought Christianity is pretty hateful to people that don't believe. They're pretty nasty and hateful, and basically, well, in reality as well, they just want people to. If you don't believe, you're going to die. That's what it says in the Bible. You know, you're going to be beheaded or nailed to a fucking bit of wood. All of this shit, and that's how fucking atheism and the atheists became just as fucking bitter because these guys wouldn't fucking believe. I've got nothing against people who fucking believe. I know you said a lot of what I normally say last night on Dave's stream, Brainless. You know, live and let live. You know, why not?
Yeah.
You know, why have something against anybody? And if people have a problem toward me, then it's their fucking problem. Why should I care?
Yeah.
You know? But I'll still leave you alone. If you've got a problem against me, then it's your problem. Go away. Leave me alone. That's that's the attitude that everyone should have, I think. But that's just I think that's just a good way of living. You know, live and let live, get along. People are people, whoever they are, wherever they want to be. If you want to be a fucking two-spirited fucking polar bear, then yeah, you're a two-spirited polar bear. That's your choice. Why should I care? You know, you're not getting in my face.
Guys, I probably can have to end the stream, but I do need to talk about something here. Yeah, the stream.
You want to talk about the Chiefs getting fucking their ass kicked by the Eagles, don't you?
No.
24-0 at the moment.
Okay. Doc, shut up. Commander wants to say something.
I'm quiet.
Dude, I don't know. I'm just like, I thought they were going to medically transport my mom, so I bought the tickets thinking that they were going to transport her. And then they start talking about coming home with us. And I can't the flights within this night.
What?
In 2019, I had a stroke in America, and I was in the hospital for a while, just before COVID fucking kicked in. And I was medically transported just before lockdown back to England, and I had no problem. There was an ambulance waiting at the plane. I walked off the plane about.
They can do it.
I don't know.
Wiggle lettuce, picker up.
Well, I have to admit, American, I pay, well, my company paid for the insurance. I was working in New